EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present third round coverage of the PGA Championship. Major championships are where the world's best golfers rise to the occasion, trying to etch their names into the record books. Today, we will see which golfer grabs the spotlight here at the PGA Championship. It is the season's final major championship here at Whistling Straits, scenic golf course playing host to all the action. We're ready to go. Off to the first hole. Frank, time for the third round and time for a good start.
That's right. 2 rounds in the bank. And what will today have to offer?
Missed that one, and it is going towards the rough. You have to think he'll be happy with that, given that it looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish, but, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
This has really been a challenge all day long with these winds coming from different directions, changing speeds. It's gone from 15 upwards to 25 miles per hour. Really a test for the players. Good-looking shot right here. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday.
Great start.
Frank, bold is beautiful here at Whistler, and this second hole bold, isn't it?
Just under 600 yards. The long hitters on the left side. His left.
And that's going here. Chance for a shot. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Beautiful touch, nice putt. All right, Frank, how do you like the look of the first par 3 on the golf course, the third hole?
Well, you have a good look at Lake Michigan for a start. That's certainly not where you want to hit it, though. Really use the green, the shape of the green, which angles to the left.
Stuffed it in there really close, and now just a tap in. These putts keep the round together. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there. And the other good thing, too, he's actually putting well.
Frank, that's as good as I have seen all day long.
I think we've got to blame that on the weather. That weather, the wind had to help that ball give it another 20, 30 yards. There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, you don't see holes like the 5th here at Whistling Straits all that often, do you?
Not just the shape of the hole, the length. Pete Dyer's managed to put both the length and the design of the hole together to make it brutally tough, but at the same time strategically brilliant.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Nice position, short grass, second shot. Frank.
Yeah. Here, that's going to fall away.
Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. So a tester from 4 feet.
Just making a mockery of the field now. Another eagle.
They hit the tee shot here. 6th, Frank. Where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, Rich, finally a par 4 that's not overly long. There's a little bunker down the left. That's about 250 yards. Shouldn't have a problem carrying that, but it's the next 2. 30. Shorter. Rich, there's such a big advantage. You tee it up on a peg there. It should be an easy shot, but remember, this is the most powerful club, and this is the one that you have to nail out of the middle of club face.
Demonstrating there and really all day that he is one of the best drivers of the golf ball in the sport. So a chance for birdie after another solid approach shot. Trying to make yet another birdie. well judged, wasn't it? Here at Whistling to the beach.
Yeah, if you're struggling with your golf, just take a little breath and look right. It'll be a great elixir.
Good swing, good shot yet again. This has been a tee to green clinic. Absolutely perfect club face and everything in regulation. To amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Frank, just tons of bunkers on the right. You hope the wind is in your favor.
Yeah, and sadly, your mind just about picks up on each and every one of them. Tom Weiskopf was one of my idols growing up. I loved the way he swung. That swing right there reminds me of my eye.
It looks like Rory McIlroy, Frank, sticking the follow through.
Rich, now's the time to knuckle down. I know things haven't gone right up to this point, but really, this is where you can still get something out of it. Just give yourself that opportunity. You're good enough.
Beauty of golf, Frank. One good strike comes off the center of the bat, one good result, and you begin to feel differently about things. Good chance now for a birdie. That was a play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee after that shot.
Frank, we have said it over and how's the ninth hole?
Not the easiest way to finish 9, that's for sure. Slight left side second shot. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Necklace over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there. He's such a good-looking. He's dialed, swinging the way now. Just a pleasure to watch.
Rich, I thought he could get this close.
That just is amazing. Just a mind-blower right there. Absolutely incredible. He made the shot. Welcome back to the PGA Championship here at Whistling Straits. Ball is teed up here at the 10th. We are set to get it going on the back 9.
There's a bunker that you can see that's about 260 yards in the middle of fairway. You can easily carry in line with another. It's about 3 inches. That's just a relatively pitch.
Frank, this is just a pleasure to watch. A player hitting on all cylinders at the top of his game.
Notice it's just flowing too. There's not a lot of deep analysis going through his mind. Just one step in front of the other. If your swing's there, you don't have to find it. If your putting stroke's there, you don't have to find it. Just let it happen.
In the fairway here at the 10th, a nice way to start off the back 9. Frank, you're a go-for-it kind of a guy. What do you need to do to make it all happen here at the 10th?
Well, you can get nearly on the green, or certainly very close, but you've got to challenge that left side. If you miss, you fail, big time, because because the trouble's all down the left.
Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful putt. We're now at the 11th hole and a huge par 5. 645 yards, Frank, that's a biggie.
And plus this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that at least 6. Can we get a measure on that one? That's enormous.
Frank, this is a huge par 5. How reachable is it?
Well, probably chances of getting home there, you're going to need something around the 340-yard mark off the tee. If you've done that, well, one thing to be aware of is that huge bunker, that huge deep bunker short left of this green.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at Eagle coming over this putt. Concentrate. The 84 to go. Back to the angle. Well, a par. Frank, a leader in terms of yard.
Well, that's a bit because this green is one of the most undulating on the golf course. I doubt there's a flat spot on this green.
What an outstanding shot that was.
Got the right result too. It's just a tap in.
Just a little tap in here. Par 4, Frank, they lovingly call cliffhanger. How do you deal with these 402 yards, Frank?
Really, you got to pick a spot down the left side. Even where the rough isn't really such a bad line. Keep it down there, let everything kick to the right, but you have to avoid missing right here. That's an absolute beauty.
For second shot, trying to knock it on the green. Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Birdie try again here today. Had a nice birdie on this hole yesterday. He's made it. Frank, here at the 13th, a lot can happen.
Just a gentle dogleg to the right, or at least the hole moves to the right, plus the slope of the fairway center. I'm loving that balance.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Only 100 yards to the hole, but he'll have to factor the wind coming from behind. Frank, this really is a remarkable turn of events considering that earlier we had pretty much written them off.
Well, we had, and for good reason, too. He was not playing well. It looked like the round was going to continue to go in that direction. But somehow, and believe me, I don't know how, he's just compelled.
Sinks the putt for birdie. Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
Great lie. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. This is the second shot at the par 4. Well, this one should be safely on the way. Would he try again here today? Because you know that a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Out here, there's just because it's down the right side. You'd like to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable. Second shot.
Shot.
Nope's going to fly all.
Big swing right there. Go. And now a chance. Big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Just it's continuing to fall. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
The final hole at a major championship. Suck it up and then lock it up, if you can.
And this hole is anything other than straight. It looks like it bends to the left, but the tee is so far left it forces you to go right. Miss left, it goes down in a canyon full of bunkers. Miss right, and that second shot just becomes so much longer.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
I mean, really on top of his game right now. That was a splendid approach shot. With a redemption chance here, had bogey yesterday. continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Sports. PGA of America are proud to PGA Championship. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Frank, what's the best way to attack this first hole?
You'd like to hit your second shot just a little right of the flag. Everything slopes towards the left.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline. Great start.
Frank, bold is beautiful here at Whistling Straits, and this second hole is for the bold, isn't it?
Well, even though it's just under 600 yards, it is reachable for the long hitters. Ideally, you want to hit it down the left side, because that way you can see the green. There is bunkers left, and there is bunkers right.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch. It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just has the feel today. All right, Frank, how do you like the look of the first par 3 on the golf course, the third hole?
Well, you have a good look at Lake Michigan for a start. That's certainly not where you want to hit it, though. Really use the green, the shape of the green, which angles to the left. Green, use it.
Oh, can't hide from that man. So a tester from 4 feet.
looks too easy.
Here at Straits, fourth par 4, and it's ranked 44.
Very intense. It sort of makes you hit it down the left side, but that's where you've got to be careful, because if you hit it down the left, it's going to kick further left and cause a lot of problems.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Well, this is going to be an interesting day. The wind is howling, or as they would say in Scotland, just a wee breeze. Frank, he appears to be in control of his game in the early going.
I like what I'm seeing out there, doing all the basic things at a very, very high level, getting the ball in play. That helps set up the next shot. Next shot gets on the green. That's how it sets up the birdie putt. It's one thing leading to another.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
And in for birdie. Here at Whistling Straits, and they call this hole Snake. Frank, how do you avoid getting bitten by it?
Well, if you go left, there's water. If you go right, there's water. This hole is anything other than straight, so it suits its name. Somehow find the fairway. Best way to play this is treat it as a three-shotter.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Ooh, so close. Looks like he just misread that. Trying to make yet another birdie. Continues to putt beautifully. Ready to hit the tee shot here at the 6th. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, Rich, finally a par 4 that's not overly long. There's a little bunker down the left. That's about 250 yards. Shouldn't have a problem carrying that, but it's the next two, just up ahead around the 330. Just keep it a little short of that. Short iron in. Shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that whole location. On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. And getting ready for the putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just a couple of feet. He'll take and move on. Frank's absolute mind blowers. I mean,
At the La Perouse or New South Wales golf course, just the way in which it cuts into the coast, just a gorgeous par 3.
Good looking shot right here. Didn't work in the air.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
It's in the hole. Just a sensational shot right there. On the 7th tee now, and a tricky 221-yard par 3.
If you have a look at the way in which Pete designed this hole, you can see that the green shapes away to the right. So if you can bring the ball in from the left, it's certainly desirable. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Frank, downhill shot here. Will he have to take it just a little bit easier?
Yeah, be careful with the ball position as well. If you play the ball too far forward and try and scoop it, it's not going to work.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Wow, that hurt.
It did. Shot gone forever.
He has this for par.
Really, Rich, right now it's just a case of running out of holes. Pars are fine.
Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front nine of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this, plus the swim. Quite spectacular.
That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Had a birdie here yesterday in there close. Great opportunity for another one. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Well, the best players have landed here in the middle of the country. In another world, there is no golf course quite like Whistling Straits. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. And Frank started here 10th hole.
Not very long at 391 yards. Some of the longer hitters can actually get very close to this green. But if you want to do that, you've got to flat. Shot and golf's the next one. Judging by that light, it's not going to be too hard.
Frank, this is a position where a player's chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Right. 45 11. Clean body, Frank. Get up here.
In this par 5 this planet.
Just blasted that tee ball, Frank.
Second shot.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. Frank, it's one thing to jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
Yeah, you don't normally see two par 5s back-to-back, so the chances of having consecutive eagles is so rare.
Frank, the previous hole we took out the sledgehammer. Now at the 12th, we'll need a scalpel, it looks like.
Yeah, at 163 yards, you wouldn't think it's very long. But really, the problem is the green. You can pitch the ball in the middle of this green and still it can kick over. So be very, very aware of the mounding and the undulations on this green.
Frank missed the green off the tee.
But this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3.
Ends up in the first cut, and he'll have a pretty good look at the hole location from here.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. Just hammered that par putt, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he was thinking or what was going through his mind right there, but he better wake up in a hurry, because if this one doesn't go in, that score's going to rack up very quickly.
Bad news is, Frank, that's a bogey, but the good news, still has the lead.
Yeah, can't afford another, though.
I mean, that is a monster hit right there. He carried that more than 350 yards. On the green in regulation. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. We moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. This is a good-looking shot. You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is unbelievable. They never did offline.
Or that. Oh, and 503 years.
Beautiful, but right. Could once again and right. But it's a hole that you have to hit a driver down here, just purely because of the length of the hole. There's something about a well-hit shot.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, chance to attack the flag. Second shot, good look at the green. That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
This for birdie. No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Now the run to the finish beginning here at the 16th, Frank.
And there's certainly a chance for 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, you name it down here. But it's all going to start with one thing, and that's a good drive.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards.
Here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Birdie try again here today. Drops it in for birdie. 17th now, and if you have a club that goes 250 yards on a good line, bust it out right now.
And if anything, you want to aim it just a hair to the right. It pays to be a little cautious here because of that mound on the left. It goes down some 20 feet below the level of the green.
Certainly had power of this approach shot. He'll be happy with that. Just
A Gunzel.
the hole at a major champ. Get up, get up.
And this hole is great. Like it bends to, but the tee is left it due to go right. Misleading bunkers. Second shot just becomes so much longer.
Well, this looks
Certainly is. Well, new member of the 300.
good poke. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is
Easy.
definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another to win the PGA Championship. He's made it. Just a tremendous week of golf, and that, my friend, is a winner right there.
Yeah, and he should be proud of himself too. It took golf of the highest quality to beat this high-quality field, and that is something that you will remember for a long, long time.